Hello guys, it's Golden with another interview, and right now I'm here with Ethan, the captain for NRG, and now they are coming from their match against 100 Tips in the lower semifinal of the playoffs VCT Americas Stage 1, and this victory gives them the last spot of Masters London in Americas. So first of all, Ethan, congratulations for, I think this is your third international tournament in a row. Champions, Masters Santiago, and now Masters London. So, first of all, how are you feeling? How are you feeling when qualifying for another tournament?
Feeling a little relieved. It's been a very busy lower final, having to play so often and the stress of, getting eliminated if you lose. So yeah, definitely relief to qualify. And then we just gotta come back tomorrow and play another game. So it's all good.
Yeah, I want to ask something that you already mentioned right now. That is the stress. You know that as the team started the playoffs in the lower bracket, how did you manage all of the stress, considering that one mistake could send the team home and not be able to qualify? Consider, and it was being more impactful for the community, considering that Energy entered top three in last Masters, and it world champion in Masters in Champions Paris. So, how did you manage all of these pressures?
Yeah. I think the biggest part was trying to get a grasp on the meta. I think making sure we're comfortable on all of our maps, making sure we're confident in our own game plan, and just making sure we have good practice days every single day. So yeah, I'm proud of the guys. Everyone gave it their all for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, um, and I think it showed.
Yeah, wanted I want to mention one thing that I noticed that Energy started the stage one in the regular season with two losses in a row. This forced the team that all of the subsequent matches that the team played had to be wins, no losses on the way. So uh, all of these wins started with casually 100 tips against 100 tips, and now you win again 100 tips for a spotting masters. So, what did you think it changed from that lost against Crew and make started these wins on a row from the group stage against 100 tips?
Yeah, at the start of the season, the first two losses, we were definitely not adapted to the meta very well at all. The quick duelists, the snappy gameplay, Neon, Fade, Phoenix, all these like fast agents, we just weren't adapted well to it. We weren't ready for it. By third match, we had an idea of how to play against it. It hadn't been perfected yet, but we had an idea. And I think we executed the game plan well. For the rest of the regular season, I think confidence started building over the course of those last 3 games of the regular season, and I think we were finally like really comfortable playing versus the meta, our own style in the meta, and you know, going into lower finals, going into playoffs. Um, just like I said, we just had to keep improving slowly. I think we had a really good foundation with the meta, and we just had to keep improving a little bit every day.
Yeah. I want to talk about something that I think is very personal for one of your players, which is Keiko. Keiko is from the UK, so qualifying for this tournament is going to mean that he's going to be play as a local. So did Keiko mention to the team how excited he was for the tournament being played on on his own country, and how did you how it was the interaction this of Keiko when uh, mm, mentioned to all of you how excited he was for him to be playing on Masters, and
Mhm.
how important it was for him.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew. Making a masters is one thing. It's hard. It's hard to make a masters event. Making one where it's your home and you haven't been in a bit, it was important to all of us. Obviously, it's super important to him to be able to go back and see family and play in front of his crowd, be the local, like you said. But to all of us, I mean, we were just trying so hard to get there for him. So yeah, it was we all knew it was important for him.
Thank you. And I wanna ask three questions before finishing the interview. Now, this version of Energy under your role as an IGL for this roster, the team is going for their third international in a row. So, what are your expectations for this tournament for Masters London?
I'm excited. I'm excited to finish up, the regulars or the season here in Americas. Go into our next patch. I hated this meta. I don't like this patch at all. So I'm excited for no neon. Excited for some cooldown changes. I think if that's coming back in. Excited to get my hands on Ascent a little bit too. Um, and yeah, just excited to travel with the
Yeah,
boys. I think
yeah,
that's the most
man.
important thing.
Yeah, I think we're going to see your KO. Your KO is so good, man. I really want to see on Ascent, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, after I think that before the tournament starts, the team is going to play the qualifiers for this World Cup. You don't have to play it if you win Americas, so that will be a good thing to do. Um, so how is the team feeling right now that the stress to qualify for Masters is relieved right now with the qualifier for the
Yeah.
World Cup?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, number one goal is to make London. All eyes were on that. Now that we've done that, we're just taking it one match at a time right now. We're gonna play G2 tomorrow. If we win, we'll play Lev, for the grand final. So, we've been here before. Um, Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate yet. We gotta, keep prepping for 1 or 2 more days, and then we're finally free from the Americas games.
Thank you. And before finishing this interview, do you have anything to say to the fans that are going to see Energy in the international?
Yeah, excited to travel again. Hopefully, see some new fans in London that we haven't seen before. It's been a while since I've been to Europe, so should be fun.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Eden. Thank you for taking your time for this interview, and good luck for your next match.
Thank you.
Thank you.